nylon comes from? New York, London, nylon. Did you know that? Of course you didn't, I made it up. Now coming up at 4:30, Peter Powell, with a lot of stuff, as he said. He's going to be stepping out a lot. Irene Cara from the hit movie Flashdance. Just coming round to 4 o'clock, Steve Wright in the afternoon. I went to the dentist on Friday. He is a bad dentist. You're saying how bad? I said, doctor, my teeth are getting yellow. He said, wear a brown tie. He is sick. He needs therapy, really. Now listen, in Kent, drivers are reminded that the town of Sandwich is heavily congested right now because there's a limited parking situation for those attending the golf tournament and the boot fair. The roads affected are the A256, the A257 and the A258. Is this for me? Can I get this? These calls. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Steve Wright on Bank Holiday Monday in the afternoon.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, now listen, mate, have you been drinking this afternoon?
No, of course I haven't,
All
no.
right. Listen, I had a shock this morning.
Yeah?
I stepped out of my house to see that the boss had sent a car for me.
Really? That's...
Fortunately, it missed.
I see. Thanks very much, bye.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Now, coming up next, the man who just can't stop eating. All right. Sister Sledge, we are family. 4 minutes past 4.
Where's the biscuits, Steve?
The biscuits. Okay, we'll have some biscuits in a moment. What is going on in there? Bank Holiday Monday, 30th May 1983. British Rail are running a Sunday service. The Glyndebourne Opera Festival is open. It's also the 34th Bath Festival. Big golf today in Turnberry, in Scotland, and also in Sandwich in Kent. And today ends an attempt by Hartford Dramatic and Operatic Society of non-stop 72-hour play reading, which they're doing to get into the Guinness Book of Records, so good luck. Plenty of cricket about today. The open-air theatre season has started, and on telly tonight, Little and Large with guests Magnus Magnusson and Bernard Manning. Now there is a combination. And on BBC Two, Mariah Aitken's talk show with Peter Skellern, Beryl Reid and Kingsley Amis.
Radio 1 Stereo.
Coming round to 5 minutes past 4 tonight at 7 on Radio 1. Radio 1's answer to Victoria Principal, Janice Long and Platform 9. A visit to Chinatown, a Beatles weekend and a trip to Wigan Pier. 8 o'clock David Jensen, 10 o'clock John Peel. That's tonight.
They say I'm not a movie star.
Hot chocolate, what kind of boy are you looking for, girl? 8 minutes past 4. Before we go, we'll let you know some of the upcoming TV series that the TV planners have got for the autumn. By the way, for Dynasty fans, you'll want to know it's back on the air next weekend because it wasn't on Saturday. And in next week's show, Blake Carrington's hair stays the same colour for the entire show. All right, next. Now, here's one of those bizarre people stories that caught my eye. And it's about a man who became the human eating machine. Now, this is absolutely true. In fact, this guy exists, and he's alive right now. Doctors are completely baffled by the bizarre case of a teenage boy who suddenly developed such a ravenous appetite that he has to eat almost non-stop to keep from fainting. Now, Antonio Domingo de Souza has literally eaten his poor family out of house and home by devouring more than 85 pounds of food per week. Now, isn't that amazing?
Yes, yes, yes.
Are you sure?
No!
This guy has gone from 10 stones up to 20 stones, and he's getting heavier. This is only a young kid. Says, my son's become a human horse, said the boy's father, a retired farm worker who had to sell the family's house to feed Antonio's incredible appetite. At first, townspeople pitched in to help, but even their donations of food couldn't keep the boy's belly full. When a butcher gave the Souza family 13 pounds of sirloin, Antonio devoured it all in a single day.
Benson.
Tony Ashton and Linda Hayes, a new version of Ashton, Gardner and Dykes, Resurrection Shuffle. And before that, ABBA and Dancing Queen, 17 minutes past 4 on AM and FM this afternoon, BBC Radio 1. Well, I'm just looking down some of the new television series in the making, some of which will be shown here in the autumn. And there's some pretty good ones. I just really don't know how they come up with the ideas. One here is called Goodnight Beantown. Looks interesting. It's about two rival TV presenters who work on a news TV station that's losing ratings. Now, this is true. I know what you're thinking. Inspired by a certain TV station over here. And it stars ex-Hulk star Bill Bixby, who was the one who doesn't need the big shirts. There's also another series which follows the MASH stars into civilian life. It's called After MASH. This is true. No, this is true. Also, look out for David Soul in two, what they call TV miniseries. One is a remake of the old Humphrey Bogart stuff, Casablanca. And also there's one he's going to be in called The Yellow Rose, which is a family saga set in Texas. Trauma Center is a series about a practical joker paramedic. That's all you need when you're not feeling too well. Surprise! And the one which I think will be a big one is called Hotel. Now, this one stars Betty Davis and James Brolin in a series based on the work of Roots writer Alex Haley, and it follows the scandals and steamy love affairs of a San Franciscan luxury hotel. So look out for that stuff. Who is this? Hang on a minute.
Hello?
Hello?
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Yes, who is this?
Yes, it's Joan Collins here.
Not now, Joan. Will you hang up? We're too busy here. Goodbye.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Stereo music. Radio 1. Where you'll always hear a better sound.
California Dreaming, the Mamas and the Papas. By the way, on our flight back from New York at John F. Kennedy Airport, we bumped into a lady who is the mother of the actress Helen Slater, who is to become a star in the film Supergirl or Superwoman. And she's going to become a big star like Christopher Reeve. And I said I'd say hello to her. So, hello, Helen's mum. She's doing what? She's changing in the phone box now. 25 minutes past 4. We have an urgent message for drivers on the A27 in West Sussex. An accident has closed the A27 at Arundel on the bridge over the River Arun, and all traffic is being diverted right now. That's the A27 closed by an accident at Arundel for the next hour at least. Now, on the air in 5 minutes' time. That's right, Peter Powell. I can hardly wait, really. Here comes a former number one.
Stop!
What is it?
DJ Cliche.
Sorry. Okay, here's Spandau Ballet. He's one of the world's most famous actors and now a successful businessman. Born in Britain, January 18th, 1904, in Bristol. He's 6'1" tall, married many times. He's into physical fitness and looks amazing for his age. He's made 71 films, worked as a chorus boy in the West End, made his first film with Marlene Dietrich. Some of his movies include Topper, To Catch a Thief and Charade. He's been a heartthrob for years. Nowadays he runs a cosmetics company. His real name is Archibald Leach. His last film was in 1964. What was that film and who is he? Father Goose and Cary Grant. Gotcha. Have a nice bank holiday evening. See you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Bye.
Radio 1 News.
4:30, Jane Howroyd reporting.